Hi, guys. So, today I want to talk about how living abroad for long periods of time has affected my relationship with my family and friends. Now, I have missed out on weddings, birthdays, job promotions for my friends, um, them moving into a new house, all of these things, right? And despite the fact that we have social media, we're able to communicate through social media. It's still not the same as actually physically being there, right? Being there for them. And that is just something that you have to accept when you live abroad. It's kind of like a sacrifice that you make when you live abroad, that you're going to miss out on these things. And you may have this feeling that your relationship with them has become distant, right? But in reality, your relationship with them has actually become strengthened, and I will explain why. When you don't talk to them for long periods of time, right? When you don't talk to your loved ones, or when you don't talk to your friends for so long, right? After such a long time, you have a lot to talk about. You have a lot to catch up on. You have a lot of stories to tell them, and they have a lot of stories to tell you, right? And you also start to miss them, and they will start to miss you as well. So when you actually talk to them, right, whether it's in person or whether it's through social media, you know, it's a very it's a very good feeling, right? It's a very good feeling. And they will notice changes about you, and you will also notice changes about them, right? um for example, maybe they have lost weight, or maybe you have lost weight, or maybe they have become more confident, or yeah, they're able to articulate their speech a lot better. These little things, right, that maybe you didn't notice before about them, right, but then you notice now because you haven't seen them in so long, so you appreciate all of their conversations a lot more, and you appreciate everything else about them, right? And an example of this would be one of my friends, right? One of my good friends. I haven't seen him in many years, right? But we spoke on the phone recently, and we spoke on the phone for about 2 hours, right? For 2 hours, and it was crazy because we had so much to talk about. And my friend, he noticed changes about me. He's like, "Hey, man, like, yo, bro, you just become like more different. Like you're really deep into your faith now. You're you're able to speak. You're speaking differently. Like there's something different about you." And I'm like, "Oh wow, like I didn't even notice that. Like thank you, bro. But like we're still the same boys. Like we're still friends. Like you know how I am, right?" And it's crazy. Like speaking to him for 2 hours. But when I used to see him all the time back home, it never used to be like that, right? We would just hang out and talk and chill and stuff, but like never like talk for like 2 3 hours on the phone. And the reason why is because we have so much to talk about, right? There's a lot to talk about. And back home we used to see each other quite frequently, so there really wasn't much to talk about, right? We would just chill, right? And that's the same with family as well. Same thing with family. When I talk to them on FaceTime or anything like that, we talk for so long. We talk sometimes we forget the time that has gone by. Like time has gone by so fast. Talking for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and we appreciate each other's conversations, right? And there's also a level of respect that has been achieved when you don't give someone so much of your time. That person, you start to respect each other basically. Because before, when you're so available and you're always giving your time and energy, maybe it's possible that that person doesn't respect you enough, right? Like, it doesn't respect your time. And when you actually are when you actually are relatively unavailable, and when you actually start speaking to them after so long, your family and friends, they really start to appreciate you. They really start to respect you more, respect your time, right? Respect your time. And these are all of the aspects, like these are all of the things that's going to happen when you live far away, right? Away from a place where you had all of these memories, all of your experiences, and all of the relationships that you had built over many years with these people, right? With your family and your friends. And it's a very like, yeah, it's a mix of emotions. It's a mix of different things, right? And it definitely has overall strengthened the bond that I have with my family and friends. And I hope that one day, if you decide to live abroad, right, um, it would be one of the best experiences that you've ever had in your life, and it will definitely strengthen your relationship with your family and your friends, right? And sometimes that's not always the case. Sometimes you will lose friends, right? And maybe those weren't really your real friends to begin with, because they didn't make the effort to communicate with you even when you live so far away, right? Your relationship with them has completely ended, but maybe they have just really busy, right? And when you actually see them again, the relationship becomes sparked again. You're with your friends. But at the end of the day, right? You have to make your own decisions about what you want to do. But this video is primarily to let you know that how living abroad affects your relationships with people, with the people that you know and care about. And yeah, I hope that my experience, you can relate to it. Or thank you so much. Bye bye.